The growth of democracy in Uganda has seen some bottlenecks in the past, but some Ugandans believe that for the East African country to get it right, some steps must be taken. But the question is, how has Uganda's democracy fared over the past 60 years of independence? A Ugandan former presidential candidate, Robert Kyagulanyi, aka BOBI Wine, has complained about his alleged arrest and subsequent interrogation at the Dubai airport in the United Arab Emirates for 8 hours.
Kyagulanyi, who doubles as the president of the National Unity Platform NUP party, says that he traveled to the UAE on Friday for a charity concert intended to raise awareness and help Ugandan immigrant workers, but was detained by the authorities in Dubai, beg your pardon. Now, to further discuss Uganda's democratic journey and governance is Ambassador Edith Sempala. She's the head Women League Alliance for National Transformation, ANT. Good morning and thank you for joining us, Edith. I'd like to first start by asking, what's your assessment of the story we just... Edith, would like to confirm if you are here with us yet. Are you able to hear us? And if you are,
I am here and I can hear you.
All right, great. Thank you very much for joining us on the show this morning. Let's quickly talk about, what's happened. What's your assessment of the situation that happened with his alleged detention in the UAE?
First of all, I think it has a background, so one has to talk about the background. And the background is that Uganda is so poorly governed. I think somebody was asking, why should our girls be going to the Arab world to do manual work? They are going there because of the situation in the country, because of the desperation, because of joblessness, because of corruption and misgovernance. So you find therefore that people are running away from a country that is green, that has so much potential, to basically a desert which has been turned into green. So that is the background, I think, of all the challenges that we are facing. Ugandans, and in so many ways, of course, African people, or young people in particular, are running away because of joblessness, because of hopelessness caused by bad governance.
Well, the leader of one of Uganda's oldest parties, the Democratic Party, Norbert Mao, was recently appointed as a Constitutional Affairs Minister by President Museveni. And of course, there's been other appointments. Can we, talk about Museveni so far? In the last few years, if you remember also, he gave a very, very long speech at Uganda's 60th independence anniversary. Can we talk about how he has also been able to steer the ship in Uganda so far?
Yeah, President Museveni came in promising wonderful things. He promised fundamental change. He castigated the other African people and leaders for just watching by when Ugandans were being butchered by Idi Amin. He came with a 10-point program, and first and foremost, democracy, respect for human rights, zero tolerance to corruption, addressing the ills that were done by previous regimes and others, and other issues. So he came in, promising a lot of good, and Ugandans were extremely hopeful, including myself. And, gradually, he started off well, but gradually, everything that he accused other leaders for doing, he has done and done even more. You cannot really talk about, human rights. I mean, we have We used to have something called panda gali, that is, they would come and throw you on a truck and take you. Now they have what we call drones. Drones just pick people and they take away mysteriously. So corruption is endemic in Uganda. So everything that he had choose or he came to cure, he has made triple, quadruple worse. He changed the constitution. We had a very good constitution that was promulgated in 1995 after consultation with the Ugandans all over the country. And that constitution had safeguards which were put in to safeguard, any violation by any leader. The first safeguard was term limits. The second was age limits. So he bribed the parliament to remove the term limits, and later on in 2005, then later on he removed also the age limit when it was catching up with him. So that is the very, very big challenge. And many Africans think that he's doing well because he gives very good speeches. He knows clearly what needs to be done, but he chooses to do the opposite. So that is the biggest challenge.
Now, still talking about some of the challenges, from your statement, you have inferred that, girls or these young people have not fared well under Museveni's government as they've, gone to other lands to seek for a better pasture. Let's talk about the fate of the 600 Ugandan girls who are currently stranded in the UAE, especially as regards the fact that yesterday was the day we celebrated the International Day of the Girl Child. What is the fate of these girls? And what is the fate of the girls who are in Uganda right now? Teresa, are you still with us?
Yeah, the girls,
Oh, we're sorry, Teresa. We hope that we can continue this conversation again. It's very important that we have these conversations looking at how safe it is for girls, especially the ones who have been stranded in the UAE, and what will be done to bring them back to Uganda and maybe afford them a better life. Because that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about the International Day of the Girl Child, fighting for the rights of the girls and gender equality.